Hello, everyone, and welcome to EWA Monday Madness. And we are ready to start things off this week with Dottie Garret charging in and taking her opponent, the pencil pusher, down. And now look at this, Dottie deadlift, gut wrench suplex. Oh, she holds onto the grip and floats over. And she's going to take her over one more time. Dottie. Oh, look at that, though. The pencil pusher gets out of the way, trips her down, and now stomping away on the hand. Stomping on the ankle as well, and now pencil pusher drives the elbow into the inside of the knee. And look at this, she's got the leg grapevine, and she's just punching the knee repeatedly of Dottie Garret. Oh, look at this. What is this? She turns her over into a variation of an inverted figure 4 leg lock. Dottie, look at this though, trying to get out of it. Oh, and a big right hand across the face will break that hold. Dottie now with a few kicks. Tosses her down to the canvas and drops an elbow. Follows it up with a kick, and Dottie using that strength, that power advantage that she has here. Pencil pusher back to her feet, but she's met with another few kicks. Drop toe hold by Dottie, and now look at this with the leg lace. But pencil pusher turns around. She fires with some rights to the face. Gets her free of the hold, and then runs her over with a clothesline. Jumping knee drop by the pencil pusher. Stomp to the midsection, follows it up with a knee to the back. Stomp to the back, gotta be careful with those heels. Oh, she went for a running elbow drop, but Dottie moved out of the way. Here she goes. Dottie sets her off on the Irish whip. Picks her up, and a spine buster slam right in the center of the ring. Dottie's going to go for the cover here. Referee in position, but only a 1 count before the pencil pusher kicks out. Dottie now grabs onto the arm, and oh, here we go. Turnabout's fair play as now she's stomping at the hand of the pencil pusher. Going to be hard for her to fill out her reports with a broken hand. Oh, but pencil pusher trips her down and goes for the cover, but Dottie able to kick out. Pencil pusher now grabbing onto the arm, and again now isolating that hand. Maybe feeling that if Dottie can't grip with that hand, she's not going to be able to execute those power moves. Look out, pencil pusher off the ropes, and again, nobody home on the elbow drop attempt. Well, but pencil pusher catches her. Oh, look at this, she turns her, and she punches the time clock. She goes for the cover, hooks the outside leg. She gets 2, but Dottie Garret kicked out. You can see a little bit of frustration there by pencil pusher. Usually when she punches the time clock, it's pretty much over. Second turnbuckle on the inside now. She's a long way away here. I think she realized it and had to get down. But now she sends Dottie off the ropes. Dottie avoids. Couple of kicks to the hamstring area. Follows it up with a big lariat. Dottie picks her up. Oh, look out now. She cinches her up onto the shoulders. Shoulder breaker. Dottie now setting her up. Grabs onto the arm. She's got her locked in the riveter. Nowhere for pencil pusher to go. Can she hold on? Dottie relinquishes the hold. I think she realized maybe hadn't done enough damage to the arm yet. Oh, look at that. She just drove the knee right into the side of the head. Dottie measuring her again here. Picks her up onto the shoulder. Oh, down into a gut buster. Pencil pusher now pulls herself out to the apron. Dottie charges in and sends her crashing down to the floor. And she immediately goes out after her, but pencil pusher catches her with a forearm. Oh, look out on the outside. Vertical suplex on the floor. Follows it up with a jumping elbow. And now pencil pusher has the advantage. Kick to the inside of the knee. She's going to pick Dottie back up here and sends her back into the ring. Both women now back inside. Drives the knee, and now Pencil Pusher going to go for the cover. She's got one, but that's all she got as Dottie powers out of that pinfall attempt. Oh, look at that, though. Knee right to the bridge of the nose. But Dottie's back to her feet, throwing those kicks again. Oh, Pencil Pusher blocks the punch attempt. And now she's bringing her over towards the corner, slams her face first into that top turnbuckle pad, but Dottie blocks. Look out, she grabs her here, tosses her over. Kamagoye right in the face. I thought she might have knocked her out there, but look at this. Deadlift pick from the canvas and a running power slam. Dottie hooks the leg. 1, 2, and she got her. Let's go to the replay here. As Dottie relying on that power early, but here Pencil Pusher hooks her and drives her down with the punch the time clock. But Dottie able to kick out before the 3. And then here Dottie would take over. Watch this. Up onto the shoulder and then slamming her into the knee with the shoulder breaker. And that would be the setup for the Riveter, but not enough to get the submission there. But then things went out to the floor. And Pencil Pusher with that suplex, but Dottie got her back in. Watch this. Tosses her over, then wham with the knee right between the eyes. And then Dottie scoops her up onto the shoulder. And then a running power slam. And that would spell the end of the night for the Pencil Pusher. Dottie Garret picking up a win here to start us off this week on Monday Madness. All right, we're set for our next match here on Monday Madness, and it's dashing Aidan Flynn, once again accompanied to the ring by Too Large, taking on Johnny Passion. Both men charging in and swinging and missing, but Flynn did not miss with that springboard dropkick, and he follows it up with a basement dropkick to the side of the head. Oh, but Johnny caught him with a kick there. You know, Johnny Passion looking for some retribution. It was Aidan Flynn who he was in the ring with when Trey Starr came in, and it sort of set everything in motion for this new attitude, this change in demeanor of Trey Starr and Dax Winters, all because they were paid off by Aidan Flynn to wash his back. And now Johnny getting another crack at Flynn here. Johnny's got him backed up against the ropes. Referee trying to call for a break. Oh, and a cheap shot by Flynn. But Johnny reverses things. Grabs him. Double leg takedown. Double foot stomp by Johnny Passion. Johnny grabs the legs, but Flynn kicks him away. Oh, Flynn giving him a piece of his mind. Johnny now out to the ring apron. Flynn charges in, and a shoulder tackle sends Johnny down to the floor. Johnny quickly, though, back to his feet, but Flynn now coming out after him. Flynn from behind. Oh, eats an elbow to the face by Johnny. Grabs him. Johnny with a Shiranui out on the floor. Johnny picks Flynn up. Grabs him. Flatliner. Driving him face first into the floor out there. There's a little bit of padding out there, but not much between the face and concrete. And Johnny off the top with a double foot stomp. Johnny's taking it to him. He sends him in the ring. Johnny had an amazing showing last week against the monstrous Headstone Harry. Gave him everything he could handle before getting beaten with that tombstone. But oh, Flynn caught him with that jumping DDT there. But Johnny right back on the offensive, rolls him up. Oh, spinning cartwheel. It's not a cartwheel kick, just a kick to the face there. And now Johnny going for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. But Flynn kicks out at 2. Johnny now driving the elbow into the sternum. Out to the apron goes Johnny. He's going to go all the way up to the high rent district. He's got Flynn in his sights. What's Johnny got in mind here? Oh, he mistimed it there. Double axe handle went a little too far, and now Flynn, with a chance to recover, sends him off on the Irish whip. Leapfrogs back, picks him up, and a spine buster by the dashing one. Oh, kick there to the inside of the leg. And now Flynn out to the apron. Slingshot, somersault, senton, but Johnny moved out of the way. Flynn catches him with a punch in the midsection, though. Oh, he's got him hooked up here. Oh, look at that. Back suplex. Had the arm trapped in there as well. Johnny holding the knee. He might have landed wrong. And now Flynn sends him off the ropes again. Arm drags him over, and then cartwheels into a drop kick. Flynn's going to go for the cover here. We've got one, we've got two, but Johnny gets the right shoulder off the mat. Flynn now out to the outside again. He's going to go all the way up to the top. Could we be looking for it here? No. Elbow drop, but Johnny moved again. Johnny's going to go for the cover. 1, 2, and Flynn kicks out at 2. Johnny picking Flynn up here. And he takes him over with a Hurricane Rana. Johnny goes for the cover again. He's got 2, but Flynn gets that right shoulder off the canvas. Oh, Johnny going up to the top rope one more time. Diving splash, but Flynn moved out of the way. And now Flynn's going to go up. Could we see it here? Up and around. Oh, the scene stealer, but Johnny able to avoid it. Johnny now picking him back up. Oh, Flynn trips him down to the canvas. Out to the apron he goes. And this time he hits that slingshot senton. Flynn now measuring Johnny. Sets him up on the Irish whip. Johnny counters. Kick to the midsection. And now it's Johnny who sends Flynn off the ropes. He drops down. He leapfrogs back the other way. Trips him down. Look out. Roundhouse kick to the chest. Oh, Flynn again, though, able to trip Johnny down. He's going to go for the cover. He's got the leg hook. Wait, Flynn had his feet on the ropes, but the referee saw it immediately. Johnny comes in with a few reverse knife edges. Goes behind. Eye of the Hurricane. Oh, Flynn caught him, though. Rolls him up. He's got the shoulders pinned, but Johnny able to kick out at 1. Flynn comes in. Johnny avoids him, but Flynn catches him with that right. Oh, look out here. Johnny with a right hand of his own. Blocks that one. Reverse knife edge. Flynn fires back. These two, back and forth they go. Exchange of blows. Who's going to get the upper hand? Johnny with an open hand slap to the face. A big right hand. Hits another chop. Flynn retaliates with one of his own. Johnny telling him to bring it. And Johnny takes him down with a super kick. Johnny Passion up to the top rope. The diving splash connects this time. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no, Flynn gets the right shoulder off the mat just before the 3 count. Thought Johnny might have had him there. Johnny now picks him up, takes him down with a calf kick. Johnny now measuring Flynn. Could be looking for it. Oh, he hooks him up. And down with the Passion Killer. Johnny goes for the cover. He should get him here, I think. 2 and 3. He got him. Let's check out the replay here, as this was non-stop, high-flying action. Johnny dropping him with that flatliner on the floor. And then watch this, up to the top turnbuckle. Diving double foot stomp all the way to the floor. And then Johnny goes for the cover. But Flynn would kick out. And then Flynn here off of the Irish whip. Hip toss him over. And then look at this cartwheel right into that drop kick. Flynn thought he had him. But Johnny would just shoot that right shoulder off the mat in the nick of time. Johnny would go for a cover here, but Flynn would kick out. Both men really going back and forth throughout this one, as Johnny would take him over with a Hurricane Rana. But that wasn't enough to put Flynn down. And then Johnny with this diving splash, grabbing onto the leg into the pin. But Flynn just able to get the shoulder up, but Johnny would go right back to it, take him down with that calf kick. And then here, grabbing Flynn, hoisting him up into the air and dropping him on his head with the Passion Killer. And that put the lights out on the dashing one. Johnny Passion scoring his revenge over Aidan Flynn in Too Large. Going to the pay window here on Monday Madness. All right, we're set for our next match. Tag team action on the docket here as we have Neon Hearts taking on Legacy Force. Oh, and Blaze Valentine with a discus double axe handle, taking down Reed Falcon Vaughn, and then follows it up with a knee. And then a stomp to the ankle. Valentine now grabbing onto the leg and then dropping an elbow across the knee. Blaze now, locks in an STF. But Falcon breaks the grip, delivers a couple of elbows to the face, able to get free of the hold. And now Vaughn, fireman's carry takeover. Grabs onto Valentine and drops him with a DDT. Blaze out to the floor. Falcon quickly out after him. Oh, but Blaze caught him coming around the corner with a clothesline. Valentine now getting a few elbows to the midsection by Vaughn. Grabs him from behind and then tosses him over into the barricade. Vaughn now picks him up and then drops him face first onto the barricade. Vaughn back inside, and now look at this. Mason Brick Bradley going outside. And he grabs on to Valentine. Look at this. Up into the air and down with a big vertical suplex. On the other side, Falcon just dropped Midnight with that stun gun. Atomic drop on the outside by Brick. And now all four men outside. We've got action everywhere. Vaughn now coming back over towards Blaze Valentine, who's had a number done on him here by Brick Bradley. Falcon, sends Blaze crashing into the steel ring steps. Referee, his count's up to 5. What's Falcon doing? And now he's gone back out to break the count again. Valentine finally gets back into the ring. Vaughn now has him up in a fireman's carry and drops him into a Samoan drop. Vaughn makes the tag to Bradley, but look at that. Valentine took advantage and made the tag to Zane Midnight. Midnight now grabs Bradley, pulls him up onto the shoulder, and then just drops him down. Midnight picks him back up. Sends him over into the Neon Hearts corner. And the tag made right back into Valentine. Look at this. Double team here by the Neon Hearts. Not sure how wise it was to get Valentine back in the ring that soon. He took a beating early on here. Blaze now picks Brick up. Sends him back to the corner, and then the tag made back into Midnight. Blaze now, look at this, whips him into the big boot of Midnight. Zay now off the ropes. Penalty kick to the face. Midnight goes for the cover, but Brick kicks out at 1. Midnight now. Oh, look at this, cross faces right across the forehead. Oh, but Bradley right back up. Headbutt to the back of the head, front chancery, and then just tosses him over. Bradley makes the tag to Vaughn. Vaughn a couple of rights. Grabs him from behind. Release German suplex. Falcon now sends him over to the Legacy Force side of town. And the tag's made to Brick. Oh, Falcon's got him up. We've seen Legacy Force do this a ton. Elbow backbreaker combination. And then a falling double sledge to the face by Brick Bradley. Brick now whips him back over. No, Zane reverses it. Brick catches him with an elbow. Oh, big double axe handle. And just clubs him with a rabbit lariat. Bradley sends him back to the corner and makes the tag again to Falcon. Falcon comes in with a boot to the midsection. Sets him up here, double underhook, and suplexes him over. And look at this, Falcon with a bridge. But Zayn able to kick out at 1. Falcon picks him up, grabs him by the head. Running Bulldog. Vaughn's going to go for the cover. But Valentine right in to break up the pinfall. Falcon now measuring Midnight. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, I thought he was maybe looking for that pile driver. But Zayn with a back body drop. Able to counter. Midnight now sends Falcon into the corner. Oh, Vaughn with an elbow. But Midnight now has him up against the ropes. Sends him off in the Irish whip. Oh, both men kind of collide there. Falcon. Elbows to the midsection. Oh, drop kick to the back. Sends him down. And Vaughn makes the tag to Bradley. Midnight crawling towards his corner. And he makes the tag. Oh, Blaze Valentine comes in and runs over Brick Bradley with a big boot. And now Blaze. Those punches to the face. Grabs onto the arm and just rams it down into the canvas. Drops an elbow. Does Valentine. Grabs onto the leg. Oh, look, just working over every body part he can get his hands on. Valentine now whips him into the corner. Oh, Brick caught him with a punch there. Oh, look at this. Rolls him up in a schoolboy. Referee finally there to make the count and only gets 1. Oh, Valentine takes him down with a running STO. And now look at this. Swinging neck breaker by Valentine. He's going to go for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. But Falcon Vaughn immediately in to save the day. Tag made by the Neon Hearts. Midnight, the legal man. Oh, just look at that. Just rubbing the forearm right in the eyes. Midnight sends him into the corner. Oh, Valentine hit him. Oh, look at this. Just blatant double teaming here. And now Midnight's got him up in the fireman's carry. But Bradley fights his way loose with a few elbows to the face and then runs over Midnight with a shoulder tackle. Brick now gonna send Midnight across town. Oh, but look at that. Zayn caught him with that elbow. And then a shoulder tackle. Looked like Brick might have been going for that discus clothesline. But Midnight ramming the head. He's gonna go for the cover. Wait, he's got his feet on the middle rope. And the referee saw it right away. Bradley now, look at this. He's got him up in a bear hug. Trying to squeeze the life out of Zayn Midnight. Oh, but Midnight, double ear clap, gets himself free. But Brick sends him off the ropes. Back body drop and Midnight goes crashing to the canvas. Brick's going to go for the cover. But Valentine in to save his partner again. Bradley now over to the corner. He makes the tag to Vaughn. Vaughn now stalking his prey, but Midnight rolls out of the way. Oh, but look at this. Falcon catches him. He's got him up on the shoulders and a powerbomb. Stacked him up, does Falcon. He's got the shoulders pinned. He's got 2. Oh, Midnight just kicked out before the 3. Leg drop follow up by Vaughn. Legacy Force makes the tag. Midnight goes out to the floor and right back in, trying to maybe get a little bit of separation here. Oh, but he walks into that discus clothesline. Bradley now trying to position him away from the ropes, it looks like. And he goes for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. 1, 2, and it's over. Let's go to the replay on this as Falcon Vaughn spiking Blaze Valentine. with that DDT, and then it got crazy for a while with all four men brawling outside the ring. But the Neon Hearts would start to get a little bit of momentum going their way. This double team with Bradley pinned on that top rope. And then here, watch this. Valentine takes Bradley, sends him across into the boot. But Legacy Force, not to be outdone, showed that they could double team as well. Vaughn here grabs the head of Zane Midnight, running Bulldog into the canvas, but Valentine would save his partner. And then here, watch this. Blaze with the twisting neckbreaker. And then Falcon, big time powerbomb. Had him stacked up high. But Midnight would just be able to kick out. But then here, watch this. Brick, discus clothesline, takes the head off of Zane Midnight. And that would be enough to pick up the win. Legacy Force scoring a victory here in tag team action over the Neon Hearts on Monday Madness. All right, our next match is in the ring, ready to go, as it's Vince Varick taking on Wyatt Cowboy McBride. Bell sounds, and this one's underway, and McBride came charging in looking for a spinning wheel kick, but Varick was able to avoid it. Now look at this, inside cradle, going for a quick pin. But McBride able to kick out. Varick now hooks him up, and a snap suplex goes right over into the cover. But the Cowboy kicks out again. Oh, McBride with a kick to the head, and then another one. A big boot takes Varick down. And Cowboy with those big right hands. Stomp to the arm. Cowboy waiting for him to get back to his feet. And now both men locked up, collar and elbow. Varick grabs onto that arm, goes in to a standing wrist lock. McBride reverses it, and now he's got a wrist lock of his own applied. Full arm dragon twist, and now transitions into that standing top wrist lock. McBride really putting the pressure on the arm, the elbow, the wrist, the shoulder, and trips him down. Cowboy now, second turnbuckle on the inside. Diving splash finds the mark. Off the ropes he goes. Jumping neck snap by McBride. Oh, he grabs onto the leg. He's got it trapped. And now just wrenching, twisting at the ankle, really putting that pressure on the knee. Slamming the arm down is the Cowboy, and now setting him up. What's he got in mind here? He sends Varick off in the Irish whip and then takes him down with a lariat. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Varick kicks out at 2. Oh, McBride measuring him here. Full arm dragon twist. Oh, look at this. Takes him down. And it's the outlaw lockup. But no, Varick was too close to the ropes. His foot was underneath that bottom rope. McBride now, look at this. He's going to go out to the top rope. Varick trying to get to his feet. And a missile drop kick by the Cowboy. Varick in the corner. McBride charges in. Oh, but Varick caught him with a boot. Oh, but there's a boot by the Cowboy that sends him down. And look at this. A little bit of ground and pound here by the Cowboy. Grabs onto the leg. Oh, but an enziguri by Varick. McBride out to the floor, but Varick waiting for him. Sends him off the ropes. Hoists him up and then down into a power slam. Varick now picks him up into a fireman's carry position. Oh, but Cowboy slips out behind him. Sends him over to the corner. Avalanche in the corner. And now McBride going to go up to the top turnbuckle again. He's going to look for another one of those missile drop kicks. No! Double axe handle sends Varick down. He goes for the pin. And Varick just gets the right shoulder up. McBride picks him back up to his feet. Oh, reversal on the Irish whip. Cowboy goes over the top to the apron, and look out now. Both men out on the ring apron. This could be bad. Varick with a back suplex and down on the apron. And now a deadlift gut wrench and just tosses McBride out on the floor. Follows it up with an elbow. Kick to the back, really softening that back up after dropping him on the apron and on the floor, and then just sends him crashing into the ring steps. Oh, and look at Varick now. He's taking off the top turnbuckle pad. Bad intentions here for Varick. Oh, but McBride takes him down with a clothesline. Kick to the oh, it's blocked by Varick. Reversal on the Irish whip. Varick goes down. Referee's count is at 8. But both men able to get back inside. Wait, Varick caught him with another inside cradle. He's got the shoulders pinned, but Cowboy again, even before a count of 1, able to get up. He trips Varick down to the canvas. Cowboy now on that middle turnbuckle. Kick to the face. And then a double axe handle. McBride now measuring Varick. Kick to the midsection. Picks him up. High above with the powerbomb. He goes for the cover, but the referee over trying to fix the turnbuckle that Varick exposed. Now finally there for the cover. And Varick kicks out. He had him down for about a 7 count. Out of the floor now, McBride with those punches. Sends Varick back into the ring. Oh, jumping elbow, but Varick moves out of the way. Cowboy, though, caught him with those punches. Look at this. Oh, European uppercut to the back of the head. Again, McBride throwing those punches and follows it up with a super kick. And McBride, those furious fists. Uh-oh, looks like he's going to go all the way up top again here. What's the Cowboy got in mind? Another missile drop kick sends Varick down. McBride picks him up. Oh, maybe looking for a sidewalk slam, but Varick able to counter and then takes him down with a jumping lariat. Kips back up to his feet. Varick now, double underhook brainbuster. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, and the Cowboy kicked out just before 3. Varick picking him back up now. Oh, but the Cowboy with a knee to the midsection. Here we go. No, countered by Varick with a backdrop. Might have been looking for that powerbomb again. And again, Varick going over to that turnbuckle and exposing it. What does he have in mind? Why does he keep going to that turnbuckle? Varick now picks him up. Powerbombs him down. Grabs onto the leg. Kicks the knee. Varick. Reverse knife edge. Snap suplexes the Cowboy over. And now Varick going for the cover. Oh, wait, he's got his feet on the ropes. 2. And the Cowboy still managing to kick out. Oh, Varick picks him up into a fireman's carry. Into the TKO. Varick goes for the cover. And now Simon's him with the pin. While the referee's fixing that turnbuckle. He could have had him there for sure. And now Varick screwed himself over. Kick to the midsection. Blocked by McBride. He trips him down. He grabs onto the back of the head. Oh, look at this. He's got him in the Cobra Clutch. Down on the floor, on the mat. Up to the top. No, up to the middle rope. Goes McBride. Drop kick finds the mark. He's going to go for the cover. 1, 2, and it's over. Let's go back to the replay. A lot to unpack here is the Cowboy with the advantage early on. Diving splash off the middle rope. And then here, sending him off the ropes. Big time clothesline. He'd go for the cover. We've seen him put people away with that clothesline before, but Varick would kick out. And then off the top rope goes the Cowboy. Big double axe handle. Goes for the cover again, but Varick would not be denied at this point. And then out on the floor, that clothesline again catches him. Finally, both men back in the ring. And then watch this. McBride picks him up, and then look at this. The 400-plus pounder high into the air with that power bomb. But the referee was dealing with that exposed turnbuckle. And it allowed Varick to pick up to get out of that pinfall predicament. And here you see Varick with his feet on the rope, still not enough. And then here, watch this. Varick, fireman's carry, TKO. But the referee again having to deal with that turnbuckle. And then after this, the middle rope drop kick. Wyatt, Cowboy, McBride would score the 3 count. And pick up the victory despite the shenanigans of Vince Varick here on Monday Madness. All right, here we go. Our next match here on Monday Madness. It's Pyro against Anderson stalwart Roedion. Roedion, look at this. Maybe looking for a monkey flip. He gets caught into an inverted atomic drop by Pyro. And now both men locked up collar and elbow, and Pyro takes that standing side headlock. Roedion sends him off the ropes. He drops down, leapfrogs back the other way, and then a jumping shoulder block takes him down. Oh, but Pyro with a kick to the face. Pyro now gets him back onto his feet. And now Pyro sends him off the ropes, swinging a miss with the back elbow. And Roedion, able to counter, but couldn't counter that super kick. And then a leg drop and a falling headbutt by Pyro. Pyro now goes off the ropes. Senton splash, but Roedion moves out of the way. Oh, but again, Pyro catches him with a kick from the canvas. Grabs onto the legs and a stomp to the midsection. Pyro now, second turnbuckle on the inside and a diving headbutt. Pyro's going to go for the cover here. He gets one, but that's all he gets as Roedion kicks out. Pyro grabbing onto the legs again. Oh, and now a headbutt right to the breadbasket. Pyro grabs onto that leg and just spikes it into the mat. Pyro admiring his handiwork here, waiting for Roedion to get back to his feet. Oh, Roedion counters. Takes him down with a double leg. Hooks him up into a pin here. Oh, Pyro flips him over into a pinning predicament of his own. Roedion shifts his weight back into a pin. Pyro sends him back the other way. And finally, they get away from each other here. Duck of the clothesline. Oh, Roedion with a shoulder block. Another jumping shoulder tackle. Swing and a miss by Pyro. Up and down. Into the back suplex slam. Roedion. Full arm dragon twist. Oh, big time forearm to the face. Oh, the missed. But look at that. Roedion got his arms up to block it. And then a back body drop by Roedion. Roedion now looks like he's going to go up to the top rope. Diving elbow lands across the back as Pyro is trying to get back to his feet. Stalwart with a cover. But Pyro able to kick out. And now look at this. Roedion deadlifts him off the canvas in that gut wrench, holding him up and then slamming him down. Roedion here. What's he got in mind? Goes into that hammerlock and then turns him inside out with a clothesline. Roedion with the cover. Gets 2, but Pyro shoots the right shoulder up before the 3. Roedion now grabbing the wrist. Here we go. Snatches him up and drops him into that power slam. Roedion hooks the leg. Could get him here. And no, Pyro gets the right shoulder up again. Roedion slams the arm down. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, looking for some kind of a neck snap there, but Pyro able to avoid it. And now look at this. It's got him in a nerve hold, double arm nerve hold. And just look at this, just wearing him down, getting him down to his knees. Follows it up with a stomp to the leg, and again, Pyro driving the head into the midsection. Clothesline and up over the top rope and down to the floor goes Roedion. And now, wait, now we got side Pyro messing with the turnbuckle pads. Why can't these guys just leave the turnbuckles alone? Roedion catches him with a monkey flip on the floor. If he wasn't so worried about the stupid turnbuckle, maybe he wouldn't have had that happen to him. Roedion stomp to the back of the head. Referee counting both men out here. He's up to 5. Roedion with a big right hand to the midsection. Pyro reverses the Irish whip and sends him into the ring. Both men back inside. Pyro now. Oh, Roedion breaking free of the grip as the referee trying to get that turnbuckle fixed. Sends him off in the Irish whip. Back body drop by Roedion. He picks Pyro up. Hoists him up into the fireman's carry position. Walks him over towards the turnbuckle and drops him face first over that top turnbuckle pad. Roedion charges in, knee to the face. He picks Pyro back up. Sends him off the ropes again. Up and down with that spinning sidewalk slam. He's got the pin. He gets 2, and he's got the 3. Let's check out the replay here as Pyro using his head early with that diving headbutt. But watch this. Roedion off the top rope crashes down on the back of Cy Pyro. But he would kick out here. And then Roedion here hooks that hammerlock and then drops him with that big clothesline. But Pyro would get the shoulder up just before the 3. And then Roedion, we've seen him employ this and put many men away as he yanks him off the canvas and down into that power slam. But Pyro just able to get the shoulder up. But then here, dropping him face first on the top turnbuckle. And then off the ropes he goes, up and around, down into that spinning sidewalk slam. And Anderson Roedion picking up the win with that maneuver there. Stalwart Roedion takes down Cy Pyro as he'll cash his check at the pay window here on Monday Madness. All right, it's main event time here on Monday Madness, and we've got Judge Roy Mean taking on Bulldog Bay. And Bulldog, look at this, comes right out of the chute and just crashes into the judge. And now applying this nerve hold. Bulldog grabs onto the waist. Look at this. Oh, wheelbarrows him up and then slams him into a facebuster. Bulldog Bay has been on quite a tear over the last month plus, taking down everybody put in front of him, including handing the first loss and then following it up with another victory over the monster Headstone Harry. The judge takes him down here, picks him up, and then tosses him over to the side. Judge drops the leg. And now the judge with a neck crank. There's been a lot of rumblings because of the impressive stretch that Bulldog Bay is on, that he could be positioning himself for a chance at the EWA World Heavyweight Champion. Bulldog using that power here, sending Judge off the ropes. Oh, look at that. Slams him down and then yanks him back up and choke slams him down to the canvas. Bulldog with a kick. This would be another big feather in the cap of Bulldog Bay if he can take down the judge with a big flying splash. Bulldog with the cover. He gets two, but the judge kicks out. Conversely, if the judge could stop the momentum of Bulldog Bay, it would be a real big notch on the belt of the judge. Oh, he caught Bulldog with an elbow there and now scoops him up onto the shoulder, but Bulldog slips out the back door and clips the leg of the judge. Judge with a kick to the midsection and runs in, grabs him, and drops him with a DDT. The judge now, a little bit of ground and pound on Bulldog Bay, delivering those punches. And then drives the knee into the head. But Bulldog back up and takes him down with a running STO. Bulldog starting to get that momentum rolling in his way. Grabs the judge from behind. Picks him up. Back suplex into a facebuster. But Judge avoids the stomp and is able to kick the leg from Bulldog. But Bulldog back up. Judge with a kick to the midsection. He's going to send him off the ropes here. Picks him up and a spine buster by the judge. Big slam there by Judge Roy Mean. And now throwing those punches. Picks him up. Sidewalk slam. Judge hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, not even a 2. Bulldog getting the kick out at 1. Oh, Judge dropping that big leg drop again. And now Judge, second turnbuckle on the inside. Double axe handle right to the chest. Judge now grabs on. What's he got in mind here? Off the ropes he goes. Double axe handle, but Bulldog gets out of the way. Bulldog, kick to the midsection. Picks up the judge. High up into the air. And down with that brainbuster. Bulldog. What's he looking for here? Full arm dragon twist. Going into that top wrist lock. Oh, but the judge punches to the midsection, able to break free. And now the judge. Oh, look, he was looking for it. He was looking for the verdict there. Oh, look at that. Bulldog able to counter and now driving the knee into the back. Bulldog scoops him up onto the shoulder, but Judge, look at this, up, and he's got him up onto the shoulder now. Running power slam by the judge. He goes for the cover. He's got 2, but Bulldog kicks out. Judge now taking it to him. Judge picks him up in a fireman's carry, but Bulldog able to slip out of it. Bulldog now with him up on the shoulders, but Judge elbows to the face, and now he gets free. And Judge spikes him on the top of his head with a DDT. Judge Roy Mean grabs Bulldog, tosses him over towards the corner. Another big leg drop by the judge. The judge now going out to the floor. Not sure what he had in mind there. Bulldog back to his feet. Judge now going to go to the top rope. Maybe that's what he was thinking, but oh, Bulldog caught him. He took way too much time. Sent him off the top rope to the canvas. Bulldog, oh, here it comes! Alpine Avalanche! Bulldog hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no, Judge kicked out. Bulldog now with a stomp to the back of the leg, now one on the ankle. Stepping over the Judge again. Knee to the face. Bulldog trying to keep the pressure on. Oh, but the Judge caught him with a kick to the head. Judge now trying to position Bulldog Bay. Bulldog starting to get to his feet. The Judge, just slams him face first into the mat. Bulldog pulling himself over to the corner, trying to get back to his feet. The Judge charges in, knee to the corner. He grabs onto the ankles, and he alley-oops Bulldog back towards the center of the ring. The Judge, gets tripped by Bulldog. Bulldog trying to get the crowd back into it here. He's going to go to the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle finds the mark. Bulldog goes for the cover. 1, 2, and he got him. Let's go to the replay here as Bulldog, check this out, drops him with the snake eyes in the corner, and then Bulldog all the way up to the top turnbuckle, soaring through the air with a big splash. But the Judge would kick out here. And then the Judge, watch this as Bulldog hoists the big man up into the air and then drops him right on his head with the brain buster. But Judge would counter there. And then here, dropping Bulldog right on the top of his head. But then Bulldog Bay, check it out, the Alpine Avalanche. Going for the cover. But Bulldog would kick out. And then watch this Judge just yanking Bulldog out of that corner. But then here, Bulldog double axe handle right between the eyes. And that would be enough to keep the Judge down for the count. Bulldog Bay keeps the momentum rolling with a victory over Judge Roy Mean. But that's all the time we've got here on Monday Madness. We'll see you Thursday for Trauma.